Get away from her, you bitch!
And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Ian, freeze! Get the cannon! Get rid of the sound!
D is silent here, baby.
You're listening to DMR.
I'll be throwing one of these in with every purchase of 500 million or more. It's a piece.
Welcome back to DMR. It's been a hot minute since I've jumped on this platform, YouTube that is. This will go live on TikTok, so you're probably viewing it on this platform as well. But I do spend most of my time on DMR's TikTok page, so you will see it up here in the corner of the screen. So make sure you jump on there, follow it, like the stuff. We really appreciate it. So Deadpool and Wolverine. So whatever Disney and Marvel are putting together in this big mix of ingredients, they've got the magic sauce here. They've got the magic sauce. They need to hold on to this style of movie, because I've been saying for a very long time that since Endgame, it was too big. It was way too big of a film, and Marvel kind of didn't know what to do with itself afterwards. They had a few good movies here and there, I must admit, but a lot of them, I have seen a lot of them on the Disney app or the Disney streaming service, and a lot of them have just kind of fallen flat or been just okay. So they have really returned to form here. So let's go through this with Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman returning as Wolverine. But before we do, let's go over a sharp looking suit from MJ Bale. Have a look at this sharpness. So this is the Cantoni jacket and trouser combo, part of MJ Bale Classics. The Cantoni jacket is crafted from 100% superfine New England wool that has been woven in Italy by the Vitale Barberis Canonicchio textile mill into a classic Super 120s cloth. Have a look at that sharp looking suit. Really do love the pattern on it as well, that bluish greyish type colouring. This is a must for your MJ Bale collection, so make sure you jump on the website and check it out. Cheers. Alright, so Deadpool and Wolverine, it's made over $600 million at the box office, which is nuts. It's absolutely insane. It came out about a month ago, so I was a little bit late to the party. I did see it about a week ago, so I've had a bit of time to digest it. But I've got to say, it's one of the best Marvel movies out there. So I'm a huge fan of the Marvel films, especially when they came out in 2008 with Iron Man. Absolutely loved it. Then we had the cinematic universe take place. But before that, way back when I was a kid growing up in high school, they came out with the movie Blade with Wesley Snipes. So spoiler alert, you have been warned. So he does make a cameo in this movie. More than a cameo, Wesley Snipes. He's in it for a good amount of time, not too much, but it was good to see him reprise his role as Blade in this particular movie. So the plot of the film Wolverine and Deadpool and Wolverine, basically he's trying to lead an ordinary life. He gets captured by this time group or something like that. I can't recall the name of them. They'll be up here on the screen who exactly these guys are. And they basically said that once Wolverine died, he was some type of universal spirit, then his world is basically dying, Deadpool's world that is. So it's his task, or he decides to go and find a Wolverine in, I think it's like the multiverse, if memory serves, different versions of Wolverine. How he starts off with the quest of finding Wolverine in the opening scenes and the credits, it's absolutely amazing. Plenty of violence, and the way that it's shot and how he uses a particular item. Again, I won't go into too many spoilers around that. It was very cool to watch up on the screen. So the chemistry between Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman on screen is absolutely electric. The humor, 99% of the time, hits home. It does very, very well. And the combination of Wolverine's surliness and Deadpool's huge mouth. The guy won't shut up. It works very, very well. Plenty of punches at Fox and Disney and whatnot. And this is why I think this movie works so well, is because it does not take itself seriously at all. And a lot of the humor is based around some of the actors' experiences with the actual characters, building up to these particular moments, especially with Ryan Reynolds, how he used to play characters in the other Wolverine movies. So it all works very, very well how they tie it all in together. They go into some underworld where we've got all the discarded characters in terms of heroes and whatnot in this junk world, this junk pile world or something along those lines. I'm probably butchering the names of it, so I'm not a huge comic book fan. We already know all the ins and outs of what takes place. However, they are basically put down into this world, and it's their job to basically get back to Earth and save Deadpool's world, as opposed to Wolverine's world, or this version of Wolverine, where he actually stuffed up and didn't save his own world. But I'm going to make this a short review. So in closing, the cinematography is immaculate. All the humor works very, very well. The runtime is very, very fair. I loved every moment that Deadpool and Wolverine were on screen together, because the chemistry absolutely pumps. It works extremely well. Some of the fight scenes are extremely violent, but also hilarious. One fight scene in particular takes place in a Honda Odyssey. Very, very funny stuff, how it all wraps up. The villains were very strong in this movie, unlike other Marvel movies where we've seen weak villains. However, all in all, this was an amazing movie. I loved it. It's definitely going to be in my top 10 this year. It's got some competition with Alien Romulus and also Dune Part 2. However, if you haven't seen Deadpool and Wolverine, make sure you catch it in a cinema. Go to the movies, pay the ticket stub for this. I'll give it my #1 rating, 100%. Very, very cool scenes in this movie. Really, really did love it. So thank you for tuning in to DMR as per usual. And as always, ladies on the Menji. So there you have it. Absolute cracker of a film, Deadpool and Wolverine. Make sure you check it out whilst it is still in cinemas. Highly recommend it. Cheers.